Hey DJPNs, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. And like we discussed in our last Zoom class, which we did, but it was not very fruitful to all of you. So as per your wish, so today I'm making this video. In this video, we will be doing one sum. The question of the sum I have already WhatsApped you all, so you can go through that. Okay, I have given you all in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so let me read out the question first and then we will do the sum. Okay, so here in this question you will have to make a profit and loss account, and from that profit and loss account you will have to make a PL appropriation account and then a balance sheet of that. Okay, so let me read out the question once and then we will go through it. Okay, here it is said that Aarti and Bharti are the partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio 3:2. The following trial balance are extracted from their books as at 31st March 2019. So trial balance is given here. In the debit side, let me read out the debit side first and then the credit side. Okay, in the debit side it is given opening stock 36,000, purchase 6,200, return inwards. That means sales return. Okay, that is 12,000. Sundry debtor 1,25,000, computer 50,000, rent for 11 months is 22,000. So you have to calculate, if the rent for 11 months is 22,000, that means the rent for this 12 month will be 24,000. Okay, so rent for 11 months is 22,000. Salary to staff is 1,20,000. Land and building 3,52,000. Wages 16,000. General charges 30,000. Cash at bank 25,000. Aarti's drawing 20,000 and Bharti's drawing is 10,000. Okay, then credit balances. In credit balances the figures are given: sales 9,40,000, return outward 4,000, sundry creditor 43,000, interest 1,000, Aarti's capital 3 lakh, Bharti's capital 1,50,000. So students, I think so the board is visible to you all and you all are being able to see. See, I have written here profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. So the format is made. Okay, so here see, first it is opening stock. Opening stock is rupees 60,000. It is given here. Purchase, after that purchase 62,000. See here in the question it is written purchase return is there, okay, of rupees 4,000. In credit balance of trial balance you will see the question return outward, which means purchase return. Okay, purchase return 4,000. So purchase return comes to 6,16,000. Okay, and then there is wages. So wages are always direct expenses, as because the wages are directly related to the purchase. Okay, wages is 16,000, and then here we are having sales. Sales is 9,40,000 less return, which means return inward. You see in the balance sheet in debit side, return inward is given 12,000 rupees. So 9,40,000 minus 12,000 comes to 9,28,000. This is 9,28,000. If you all cannot see it properly, it's 9,28,000. Okay, so closing stock is 60,000. So when we add these two, that comes to 9,88,000. Okay, and we deduct all these items from this, so we get gross profit of 3,20,000. I'm not explaining this much because you people already know to make profit and loss account. Okay, then we will transfer this gross profit BD 3,20,000 is there. Okay, now next is here, this is we got the gross profit. Okay, this trading account is finished. Now we will be making profit and loss account. Here this is profit and loss account part, and here we will be taking into account all the indirect expenses and all the indirect income. So let us see what are the indirect expenses. Okay, here sundry debtor. Let us read out the items what were there in the debit side and what were there in the credit side in trial balance. See, opening stock we have already taken, purchases taken, return inward taken. Sundry debtor is an asset, so it will not come here. Computer is there, computer will not come, but the depreciation on computer we will have to take into account. Rent is there. Now rent is 22,000. It is for 11 months. Okay, we have taken here, and 1 month's rent is not yet paid. That means 1 month's rent is outstanding. Okay, so but again we will have to add this. So 22,000 is for 11 months. So for 1 month the rent will be 2,000. So total rent for the entire year is rupees 24,000. Okay. Next is salaries to staff to 1,20,000. Land and building is there. We know land and building is our asset, so it will not come in profit and loss account. Wages we have already taken in as direct expenses. Then general charges is there. General charges 30,000. Cash at bank is our asset. Drawings will come in the balance sheet. Okay, now let us come to the adjustments. Okay, so here in adjustment, stock we have already taken rupees 60,000. Rent for 1 month we have taken into consideration. Depreciation is there. Okay, depreciation of computer at the rate 20%. So the rate of the price of computer is rupees 50,000. So depreciation 20% will be 10,000. So we have taken all the expenses here. Here in the credit side we see interest. Credit side, interest in the credit side, it means income. Okay, so if it is an income, that will definitely be an indirect income. So it will come in the credit side of profit and loss account. So here we have written by interest. This is interest. Okay, by interest 1,000. So when we add these two, we get 3,21,000. Okay, and all this, when we sum up this and we deduct this amount from this amount, we get 1,37,000, which is net profit to be transferred to profit and loss account. Now let us see how we make profit and loss account. Okay, now here we are with profit and loss appropriation account. I think so board is visible to you all. So we have already made profit and loss account of the firm. Now after making profit and loss account, we will have to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. See, in this profit and loss appropriation account, the format will be exactly same as of the profit and loss account. The first thing that you will do in profit and loss appropriation account is you will transfer the profit amount, the profit which you have calculated in profit and loss account is 1,37,000. The first thing you do is transfer here the profit. Okay, the profit transferred from profit and loss account is 1,37,000. Now in profit and loss account, what we will do is we will distribute various amounts to the partners. The partners like the salary. That is why it is called appropriation of account, because we are appropriating the profits to the partners. Okay, under various heads. See here in the like if you go to the adjustment, if you can go, please go to your questions and see the adjustments. Like the last adjustment number 4, it is written Bharti is to be allowed a salary of rupees 5,000 per month. See, there are two partners, Aarti and Bharti. Okay, but only Bharti will be getting a salary. So Bharti will be getting salary at the rate rupees 5,000 per month. So to Bharti's salary, because this Bharti will get, okay, 5,000 into 12,000 equals to 6,000. And then comes, and partners are entitled to interest on capital at the rate 6% per annum. So to interest on capital, Aarti will get 3 lakh into 6% into 6 by 100 equals to 18,000, and Bharti 1,50,000. Here I have written 1,50,000 into 6 by 100, that means 6% will be 9,000. Okay, so total interest on capital to be paid to Aarti and Bharti comes to 27,000, and they don't and there are no other payments to the partners or receipt from the partners. Therefore we will deduct this amount. We will directly go what is the remaining amount of the profit. Okay, so the profit is 1,37,000. We will deduct Bharti's salary and interest on capital from 1,37,000. There will be the remaining amount will be 50,000 rupees. Okay, so 50,000 rupees need to be transferred to Aarti's and Bharti's capital in their profit sharing ratio. Okay, so what was the profit sharing ratio? See the heading in the first starting of the question, it is written Aarti and Bharti are the partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio 3:2. So the profit sharing ratio is 3:2. Okay, here there is a little bit mistake. Here 2. Okay. So Aarti will get rupees 30,000, that is 50,000 into 3/2 comes we have done profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account. Now let us come to balance sheet. So you can see that I have already made the balance sheet in the board. So let me explain you. Okay. So if you go to the question and see the trial balance, you will be seeing there are items in the credit side. The credit items will come to the liability side and the debit items will come to the asset side. So first let us go to the credit side. Okay. So liability side, you see in the credit side, sales return is there. Sales return we have already taken in the profit and loss account. Return outward. Sundry creditor. Sundry creditor is a liability. So here we have written sundry creditor in the liability side of the balance sheet, rupees 43,000. Then interest was income, indirect income. We have taken it in the profit and loss account. Arthi's capital, Bharti's capital. Okay, there one more thing was there in profit and loss account. There was an outstanding rent of rupees of 1 month. So outstanding rent is a liability as because that rent amount has not yet been paid. So outstanding rent is a liability. So here we have taken outstanding rent rupees 2,000. So the capitals, you know, capitals are form the part of liability. So here, so let us calculate. We need to calculate the capitals. First, Arthi's capital. You see, Arthi's capital was rupees 3 lakh. Okay. Arthi's capital was rupees 3 lakh and we have to deduct the drawing. Drawing was rupees 20,000. You will see in the trial balance debit side at the end Arthi's drawing is given rupees 20,000. Okay, so we will deduct rupees 20,000, that comes to 2,80,000. Now we will add whatever the things the partner got. Okay, in profit and loss appropriation account, we will see that Arthi had got interest on capital rupees 18,000 and net profit, whatever has been, whatever was the part of the profit, so she got was rupees 30,000. So that comes to 2,80,000 plus 18,000 plus 30,000 comes to 3,28,000. Okay, so Arthi's capital is done. Arthi's capital is 3,28,000 after profit and loss appropriation in the balance sheet at the end of 31st March 2019. Now let us come to Bharti's capital. Bharti's capital, the opening capital of Bharti was 1,50,000. Okay, and the Bharti's drawing you will see in debit balance, in trial balance, in the question you will see in trial balance debit side Bharti's capital, the last item Bharti's drawing is rupees 10,000. So we will bring that drawing here because we need to deduct drawings from the capital. Okay, so that comes to 1,40,000. 1,50,000 minus 10,000 equals to 1,40,000. And with this 1,40,000 we will add all the items those were provided to Bharti in the profit and loss appropriation account. She got salary rupees 60,000. Okay, interest on capital 9,000 and net profit, the part of profit which she was entitled was rupees 20,000. Okay. So total of Bharti's capital is 2,29,000. The total of liability side comes to 6,20,000. Sorry, 6,02,000. Okay. Now let us come to asset side. Let us see here in debit balance of the trial balance. Debit side of the trial balance, what are the items of asset there? Okay. The first thing is cash at bank. Okay, rupees 25,000. Then sundry debtor is there. Sundry debtor of rupees 1,20,000. Okay, and then closing stock rupees 60,000. Closing stock was given in the adjustment side. In the adjustment, we don't take into consideration the opening stock in the asset side of the balance sheet. We take the closing stock. Okay, so closing stock is. So now computer is there. So you have seen computer was rupees 50,000 less depreciation. Depreciation we have already taken in profit and loss account at the rate 20%. So computer is 50,000. The cost of computer was rupees 50,000. Depreciation is 10,000. Okay, that comes to rupees 40,000. And next last asset is our land and building. Okay, land and building was 3,52,000. So total of this comes to 6,02,000. So total, so this is the balance sheet. I hope you all are being able to understand this. So this is how you will do the sums. So students, today we have done this sum and I hope you are being able to understand. So if you did not understand anything, please do send me in WhatsApp or you can call me also. And this is one sum that I did. You all need to do this sum, and one more sum I'll give you all homework. You'll need to do this sum and send it to me in WhatsApp. In case of any queries, you can just call me or drop me a message. Okay, I'll sort it out in the group. Okay, thank you. Stay safe and bye.